What's up guys, it's borrowed time here, and today, before I begin my video, I have to say a quick shout out to Roshank Redemption and Lyte Films for giving me a shout out on their Shout Out Sunday series, both on the same day. It's pretty fucking amazing. So thank you guys are goddamn awesome, and I'll be linking to their channels in the description below. Now, on to what I was going to talk about today. So on the 1st of February was a 1-year anniversary of the death of my greatest inspiration in life. It was a dude named Monty Oum. Now if you've never heard of Monty Oum, he's a animator, he's a director, he's a voice actor, he's just a general badass. And I say is because he still is, his legacy still lives on to this day. And shows like Ruby, Red vs. Blue, Helloroid, and Dead Fantasy. So this guy was my biggest inspiration in life, not only because I'm a creative person, but also because he was a real individual. What I mean by that is he was Monty Oum, you know, like he was himself all the time, and he never tried to be anyone he wasn't. So he just done his own thing, he had his own style, and he had his own way of thinking, and he didn't let anyone sway that. He didn't let people tell him, oh, you know, you're weird, you shouldn't do things like that, or you shouldn't look like that, or you shouldn't act like that. He was his own dude, and growing up I always struggled to be my own person, I guess. And what I mean by that is, I'm not your traditional manly man. I don't like building. I don't like working with like metals and building shit or anything like that. I don't like, you know, doing stupid shit like riding a bike off a cliff and being a moron, like most guys seem to enjoy doing. No offense, guys. I know you're not all morons, but you know, traditionally, you know, the guy wants to be in the woodwork room or something. I'd much prefer to be in, like, I don't know, like in drama class or something, being, you know, entertaining. I've always had an act for entertaining people and performing. You know, when I was offered my position as student council, student exec, I didn't say, oh, I want to be head of sport. You know, I said I wanted to be head of media and functions, which is traditionally a female role. I didn't actually know that, but apparently, because people have been giving me shit for it. And not only that, I'm not into, you know, wearing cargo pants and, you know, I don't want to say shirts, like tank tops and shit like that. I prefer looking stylish, alright? Like skinny jeans and shit. And I was always worried about how I was perceived, or, you know, I'm not into like sports and shit. It's never really been my thing. And Monty sort of helped me break out of my shell and become who I am a bit and accept myself for who I am. Which was, it was fucking badass. He was an inspiration, you know. He was always who he was. He didn't really give a shit how he's perceived. He was just Monty 24/7. As well as that, he was a creative person. He loved telling stories, and he always worked really hard. And like, if somebody said he couldn't do something, he was like, you know, fuck you, I'm gonna go prove you wrong. Which is just really inspiring. I've always had a dream of creating a story and having it be animated, sort of like how Ruby was, you know. He created this whole world and he created this whole story. So because of that, in honor of him, I've begun writing my own kind of story like that. And I'm a long way from done yet, but I thought I'd, you know, take the time to, I guess, announce it a bit. So I'm going to be working on my own story throughout the year, and it's one of the reasons why, you know, I've been very busy. I've got the exec going and all that other stuff, as well as writing my own story. So before this video finishes, once again, huge shout out to Roshank Redemption and Lyte Films, and may you rest in peace, Monty Oum. Yeah, you're my biggest inspiration, and thank you, I guess. Sorry this went a little bit long, but I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.